Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we're going to be talking about the Can-Am jacket, the mesh jacket, the men's mesh jacket. I'll have a model number right here. I'll have a link down below in the description of this video. If you choose to look at this jacket or to buy it, it will be there. I do not get a nickel for doing this. I want you to know that. I'm not getting paid to give you this review. This is something that I want to do. I feel that the clothing line for Can-Am, I was afraid to buy it, honestly. I didn't feel that the descriptions gave me enough information, and I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be like. And so I've always stuck with the Italian brands, the Dionysies and the Alpine Stars and that sort of thing. I have a Joe Rocket, which is an American brand. But now I have an opportunity to try this Can-Am jacket, and I want to give you my honest opinion of it and what my findings have been. I'm going to give it to you in sections, and then we're going to sit down at my kitchen table. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of this jacket. And then at the end, I am going to be doing like an office chat, talking about it and the way I would advertise this jacket and what the web page would say if I were the web designer. Again, BRP, if you want to use this information, feel free to link this video. Feel free to take my mock web page that I'm going to have at the end and use any of it, parts of it, sections of it, none of it, whatever you want to do. But please, I hope Can-Am on Road watches this video because this is a nice jacket and it deserves a lot more credit than it's gotten. And so let's get going on it. But before we get going, be sure and subscribe to the channel. Give the video a big old thumbs up. There you go. Enough of all that mess. All right, so let's break it up into a few sections. First off, let's talk about the fit. Now, their webpage designs this as a athletic fit. Now, I'm not sure that I would call this an athletic fit, but I would call it definitely true to size. Now, I wear a large in most jackets. I would consider the Italian jackets to be more athletic fit, certainly a more thin, lean fit. Now, by athletic, they mean a guy who may have a little more arm size or muscularity, you know, in the gym. I would say that this would be an athletic fit. But otherwise, I would just call it a nice, true to size jacket. It's just a true to size jacket. It doesn't look tapered. It doesn't have pre-curved elbows. It's not real tight in the arms. It's not real tight in the body. But it's true to size. I'm a large. This is a large, and it fits me well. So this jacket definitely, I would call it that. The other thing that is a big plus on the fit on this jacket is the sleeves. If you look at them, they're long. So in the wintertime, if you want to, you can snap these. You can actually unsnap this, run it over the cuff of your glove, and then snap it up. And it's nice and long, so you don't have as much airflow. Although I would not consider this a winter jacket. So there's the fit. The fit is nice. It's very comfortable. I liked it the first time I put it on, which is rare for a jacket. Most jackets, because they are a little more snug, the ones that I wear, they need a little bit of a break-in. But this one, man, it moves well. The air flows well. It's a nice jacket. It fits well. All right, the next thing, now this is pretty subjective, and it's been interesting to hear what people have to say about this jacket, because I've asked many people about what they think of the fashion of this jacket. Obviously, I like it or I wouldn't have ordered it. I like this jacket. I like the way it looks. I like the colors format. I like everything about it. I like the pockets, the snaps. I like the way it looks. I just really like the jacket, the fashion of the jacket. That is a highly subjective thing, and I get that. Coach Vic, I'll let her share her opinion when I'm doing my little table talk with the jacket. But here's basically how it played out. People who tour, virtually everyone who toured with a high 90 percentile, and I asked probably a dozen tourers about this, they liked the way the jacket looked. The other 10% were like, it's okay. My sport bike guys, they didn't really like it. They don't like a lot of my earth tone jackets. They like the bright racing colors and that sort of thing. They like the tight pre-curved arms and that sort of thing. So they were like, you know, I'm not really into it. Adventure people, 100% guarantee. I asked 15 adventure people at least. I know I asked at least that. I think I asked more than that. Look at that. Huh. Don't want to get no poop on me. Porta potty. Don't get no poop on my new jacket. But the adventure people 100% loved this jacket. This jacket looks a lot like an adventure jacket as far as the function of the jacket. So we've talked about the fashion. Let's talk about the function. The function is, you know, this is a jacket that is to be worn, you know, when it's warm outside. This is a mesh jacket. So I'm riding right now, it's 90 degrees. Am I uncomfortable? I'm not uncomfortable, but it is warm. I'm going to tell you, it's warm outside, but this jacket does very, very well. Excellent airflow. The jacket moves with you again. It's not uncomfortable. So I would say this is a late spring, summer, early fall jacket. Certainly in the southern states, you could go all spring, all fall. But when you get further north, you know, if you're down in the 30s, you definitely have to layer up under this if you were going to ride in this jacket. This jacket is not designed to be in freezing temperature. So the function of it, the armor is nice. I pulled the armor out of it. You'll see that at the table. I like the armor. It's CE level 1. The armor is very, very lightweight. I like the design of it. I like the feel of it. I like the weight of it. The airflow is good. So I would just say the function of the jacket, it's an excellent, excellent Can-Am Spyder riding jacket. It just is. So we've talked about style, we've talked about function, the value of the jacket. You know, it is good. Bang for the buck, it's good, man. It is. You know, the jacket's less than 220 bucks. So, you know, maybe a penny or two, but it's still less than 220 bucks. It's a good value, man. It's a really good value for the jacket. The quality of it is there. The stitching, everything looks really good about it. All right, so let's go to the kitchen table, and I'm going to show you some things. And then what we'll do is we'll come back, and I will tell you the things that I think were misses on the jacket that could be done better, and then we'll close out in the office. So we are going to go feature by feature through this jacket and do a thorough review of everything that you've seen. You're going to see everything there is to know about this jacket. Now, one of the complaints that I've had and I've mentioned is that sometimes the description of the jackets, and this is I think where there's a gap on the BRP website. I'm going to be leaving a link to this jacket. I'm going to be showing pictures of the web page. And then I'm going to write kind of a description of how I would have done it if I was the person marketing this jacket, because I'm going to tell you, I like this jacket a lot, and I think that it deserves a lot more credit than it's being given. First, let's talk about the construction. It's 100% polyester. I have no reason to doubt that. The jacket looks great. It breathes great. It's super lightweight. It's a beautiful jacket. Everything about the quality of it is top notch. The snaps are all heavy duty, solid. They all work great. They're easy to on and off. They don't just pop off without, you know, they've got enough purchase to them to where it doesn't create an issue. The same holds true with the pockets and the collar. So all of the snaps are top notch. The zippers are all YKK zippers, which are a heavy duty type of zipper that you see on all motorcycle jackets. Looking at the competitors in this line of jacket, I'm going to tell you, first off, this jacket doesn't cost like a lot of the competitive jackets that I wear cost. This jacket's $219 MSRP on the BRP webpage right now. So we are in May of 2023. This jacket right now sits at $219.99, which I think is a ton of bang for the buck. I'm just going to tell you that right before we get going. In the overview of the jacket, they simply call it a lightweight motorcycle mesh riding jacket with CE protection. I think we need more description than that. They call this an athletic fit. Two front exterior flap pockets that are these right here. They are large volume. The snap stays. You got two exterior hand pockets with zippers. They are not waterproof. They are pockets. They're lined. Call them water resistant. But if you put an electronic device in there and you're expecting it not to get destroyed by rain, you are making a tremendous error with any jacket. You have one interior pocket. I'll show you that. Right here, it is a nice size pocket. It is a zippered pocket as well. Has plenty of room in there, big enough to hold even the largest of iPhones. The next thing they talk about is adjustment vents at the back. Now I'm going to tell you, I would say this is the adjustable back vent. It was not visible on the outside, but this will allow a little more airflow on the back, and it will allow some air to flow on the back side of your back plate if you so purchase a back plate. Now you do have these darts right here. The cuffs are adjustment snap. One of the things I really do like about this jacket, and I may have mentioned it already, is the fact that the sleeves are longer than a lot of the jackets that I see, and I really like that. It allows it to go further down over the cuff of your glove. Very, very nice on the snaps on the sleeves, as well as the snaps on the rest of the jacket. It does have reflective details. You've got a pop of reflectivity here, of reflectivity along the back right here, which shows up very well at night. There are going to be many who say this is a terrible color for a jacket. They want the bright yellow neon, and I understand that. I personally like the earth tones. I like jackets like this. I have many, many of them that are in this color scheme. I'm very fond of it. One of the things it talks about, and I was concerned about this when I got the jacket because I could not tell how to remove them. It says that there is removable, slim, lightweight, and flexible protectors at the shoulders and the elbows, followed by CE Class A certified armor. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's talk about that and what the issue was when I got the jacket and started looking at it. Now, as with many jackets, you're going to do what you want to do. You may remove the armor, you may not remove the armor. You may like the armor, you may think the armor is good, you may think the armor is bad, and every bit of that is all up to you. However, this is CE level 1 armor. You may say this armor is too lightweight. I would say that it is not too lightweight. It is CE1 certified, and the science behind armor is changing. These small pieces, when they compress, get rock hard. They are protective. The shoulder armor and the elbow armor is the same exact size. It is the same exact piece. So you can't get those confused. Obviously, this will be the outside and this will be the inside of the armor. Coach Vic, before you go, can I get you to do me a favor? All right, Coach Vic is getting ready to take her dog for a walk, but I want to ask her a question about this jacket because I've done this with many, many people, and I want you to hear her opinion straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Looking at the jacket, what do you think fashion-wise about the jacket? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it?
The jacket's pretty nice, except I don't like the big pockets in the front.
You just don't, what don't you like about the big pockets?
I just didn't like them. They look too big and square.
Okay, so if they were the same color as the jacket, would you like it better?
I don't know. I know when you had the jacket on, it looked kind of odd to me. That's just my fashionable opinion.
Okay, all right. Everything else, what do you think about the
everything else,
rest
I think the jacket's kind of cool. Yeah. But maybe the pockets will grow on me. But that was the first thing I thought of. Pockets look too big.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you for your opinion. I appreciate
All right.
it. Let's look at the armor removal of this jacket, and could it be done a little differently? I'm going to be talking about all this stuff on the motorcycle, so you've either already heard it or you're about to hear it. So when I first got the jacket, I go, okay, it's time for me to change the armor out. So I pull the sleeve inside out like I do on most, and I don't see access into the sleeve to get into anything. And I go, what in the world is going on? There is a zipper right here that allows you to go inside the back. There is if I turn this inside out right here, there's a Velcro slot right here. Pull this Velcro out, and you would put your back plate in that pocket. Then if you go further up, you're inside the shoulder and you're inside the sleeve. So there's a pocket right there. Now, can you pull all of this inside out? You can. Is it a little cumbersome? It is, but not that big of a deal. This outer portion, this Velcro portion, would be the outside. That would be the elbow. The shoulder would be up here. Loosen the Velcro of the sleeve. You put the armor part to the outside, this up next to the skin, and then you simply put it in the little pouch there. And there you have the elbow armor put in. So your armor is in your jacket. Everything looks nice. The seams look good. How is this jacket as far as temperature? I would compare this to my Dainese Sevilla jacket. It is not quite as cool as that jacket as far as temperature, but it is darn close. It is very, very close, and the quality is there. All of the seams, all of the stitching, everything looks good. I'm going to tell you, the jacket looks great. I like the pockets. I know Coach Vic doesn't. That was what sold me on this jacket, honestly, was that look. So let's get back to riding. All right, so welcome back. So the misses on the jacket. Here are the misses, I think. Here's what I would like to see done differently. First off, I would like to see Velcro in the wristband. I'd like to see Velcro in the wrist. And here's the reason why. If I'm riding and it's tough for me to see that snap, right? And so I'm reaching around and I'm fiddling. So if it's raining or if I'm uncomfortable and I want to loosen something, or I bang into something and it comes unsnapped, I kind of pretty much have to stop to do that, to do it safely. So I'd like to see Velcro in the sleeves and in the collar. If you do something to maybe adjust a zipper when you come back, can you find the snap? Let's see if I can. It's just hard to do. It can be done. There, I got it done. Now I'm sitting at a stop sign, there's nothing behind me, so I can redo my snap. But I'd love to see Velcro, because Velcro is way, way, way easier to contend with. And here's the other thing about Velcro. Velcro, do not risk it scratching something on the motorcycle, which is always a plus. So Velcro on the collar, Velcro on the sleeves, I'd like to see that. The snaps on the pockets, perfect. I think that's a nice touch. The zippers, all quality, everything looks good. The other thing I would like to see is a cinch strap. Now a lot of jackets have that. They'll have a little strap that has a loop, and that strap just pulls and you Velcro it. And what it does is it cinches up the waist of the jacket. So those who may be a little more thin in the waist can tighten it up, and those who may be a little thicker in the waist can loosen it up. That way they have a little more wiggle room and that sort of thing. And the only other thing I could think of that I would really like to see done differently is I would like to see the access to the armor a little easier. Apart from that, I'm gonna tell you the jacket is awesome. So there's the Coach Bob complaints about it. Every jacket I have a list of pros, I have a list of cons. Those cons are not deal breakers. This jacket, for the value, it's just there. And if you ride a Can-Am, for sure, you know, you can support the brand, which I think is always cool, right? All right. So while I sit at this stop sign in 90-degree heat, let's head back to the office where it's air conditioned. I might have me a nice cool beverage while I'm sitting there. oh yeah, MotoGP. If you don't subscribe, you need to. If you're not a race watching person, I think you need to be. Anyway, there's my hit from MotoGP. I'll mute it while I do this review. All right, so just like that, we're back in the office. So what I want to tell you is I love the jacket, as you can tell from the video. I love it, and I think there are a lot of great things about it, obviously. So what I want to do here, and this is just for chuckles and grins. I know I get a kick out of doing this kind of stuff, so here it is. So if I were BRP Can-Am On Road and I were creating the advertisement on the web page, this is what theirs looks like. This is what mine would look like. So you tell me, you can leave in comments down below what you think that, you know, if you were going to buy something, if you feel that, which one would you lean towards? Because I think this is important, and I think this is something that as we start looking at more of the clothing line and the equipment line through BRP, we want to know what we're getting, and the dealers don't have the stuff. So all we have to go by is that online description. So here's their description of the jacket. Lightweight motorcycle mesh riding jacket with CE certification. That's the description. That's the overview. Now here's the overview that I would have. Men's mesh jacket CE. That's the type of jacket it is. Here we go. The Can-Am mesh jacket is a fully breathable, true to size, high quality polyester 2-season jacket designed for maximum comfort on those hot days. Heavy snaps on the collar and sleeves provide security while still maximizing ease of access and adjustment. YKK zippers allow ease of entry into the external hand pockets as well as the large internal pocket. 2 large snap closer chest pockets give you plenty of room for the additional storage that's always needed while touring. Elbows and shoulders are protected by the supplied lightweight CE1 armor. elbow slant shoulder armor is removable, slant replaceable. Slot is sewn into the back of the jacket for the addition of spine protection, back armor not included. And that would be my overview of the jacket. Now, as far as when they go down to the bottom for their specifications, my specifications would look a lot like theirs. Specifications, I would put true to size, 100% breathable mesh polyester, durable YKK zippers, 2 exterior flap pockets, snap closure, 2 exterior hand pockets, zipper closure, 1 interior pocket, zipper closure, adjustable snap cuffs, snap collar, reflective details, removable slant replaceable CE level 1 armor in shoulders and elbows, and compartment for spine protection, armor not included. That's what my list would look like as opposed to their list. So the Can-Am CE men's mesh jacket, there you have it, the full review, the good, the bad, the ugly, all rolled into one. So all right, there you have it. You can make an informed decision now. So until next time, do me a favor, go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you are doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and I'll see you on the road real soon. But first, I gotta watch some MotoGP.